Got a little motion. Morning. Back in here, back at it again. Early in the morning. Ain't nothing to it yet. Little pop-up morning video. You know, we still having a little motion going on around here. So just popped in, show you what I got on the trailer this morning. And hope you catched it. I hope you caught the short that I made about the piece of cargo that I have, which is a container, a Connex box, a can, a trailer without a frame and wheels, a storage container. It's a lot of verbs of what people want to call it, but it's a container of the 40-foot high cube variety. So that means it's extra tall. Jump out one time. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind. You said it right, man. I'm getting my notification. Yeah, I think I've been being pretty nice lately. I ain't been saying no real crazy. All right, my bad, my fault, y'all. That's weird. One of the comments after audio back popping. Connex box. I did a short video yesterday about that overhang and that difference between the actual weight and what they call the tear weight on the door. So I ain't gonna go over that. If you want to check that out, it's in the shorts. It's a little 1 minute video, but it expounds on it. Let me turn this around. Oh, Connex box. Big son, bitch. Give y'all some perspective on the side and the overhang. But yeah, I was supposed to be picking this up this morning in Memphis and bringing it down to Kosciuszko, but you know I don't never do right. Y'all know me. I don't never just do what them. Well, I always take it upon myself to do the proper investigation. When the broker tell me a certain time to be at a certain place, the first thing I tell a good driver to do, go in Google. And if this a reputable place, they probably be listed in Google and they probably have their hours of operation. If they got their hours of operation and the broker telling you that they don't load after 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but you see that their facility is operating all the way till 5 in the evening. I'm type person that if I can get there by 3 and they saying they stopping at 2 and they stay open till 5, I'm gonna take that chance most time. I'm gonna call ahead though. I actually called ahead and made sure everything was cool, but I knew that this was in a drop yard. I knew wasn't nothing particular about that can. It can have been sold through an auction. This shit finna go and be used on secondhand market for probably some storage or whatever they want to use for. Cause actually, it's still a good functioning can. You can put this on the chassis and roll it, but I think it might have some floor issues right there because there's a spot on the bottom of that can that look kind of sus. But yeah, on the non-welded side of the chain. Y'all already know how we get down. They go to welded side right there, hook to the non-welded side. You see the weld right there, non-weld right there. We talked about that in the short video. Go get that game. That's free right there. That don't cost you a dime. So you don't let the broker get out on you. But I ain't want nothing. Just come to encourage. This gonna be my last day of the week working. Um, no enterprise. This Saturday will be will be pleased to present some awards to some deserving young kids in the Durant, Mississippi area that showed themselves to be more than proficient, even at the young age they are, with these state tests and state mandated tests that they got out now. They did a good job. So a friend of mine was like, man, my class and the group of kids, about 15 of them did extremely well. And we'd be honored if you could do something for them. So get what? We're going to do something for them. And shout out Miss Haven. You need certificate right and a little something for to make their day a little brighter and now there's some good people doing some good stuff, man. All that bad negative stuff get all that pressing attention and Instagram followers off of crazy weird shit that make no sense and have no moral sustainability. And I feel like it's imperative that we actually reward some people that doing right, even when they're young, especially when they're young. And let people understand that the night got on always finna last. You know what I'm saying? And a real motherfucker gonna be a real motherfucker all the way around. But he ain't got to lose. I'm living proof. Now the nice guy do usually come in last, but the real gonna stand. And I'm telling you, I'm living proof of it, man. To a point where like, yeah, I just feel like it's imperative that we reward those for doing good, just like they publicize and praise people for doing all this weird bad stuff. They got all these weird satanic little concerts all around the country with these singers and songwriters, and some of them claim to be gospel singers and everything. They around here doing satanic stuff and get all the money and publicity and stuff. So I feel like it was imperative when the person came to me about it. I was like, yeah, I most definitely would love to present some awards or send some awards to be presented to the deserving young kids. So then my last day working for the week because I gotta sell it up tomorrow and get those rest of those little pieces put together. And y'all know it coming up on Mother's Day, so you know it gonna be a nice weekend. And for those that still have your mother around, please cherish your mother, do right by your mother, love your mother, help your mother, all that good stuff right there, cause you ain't gonna get but one. And Didi, I love you. You gonna watch it if you ain't watching it already. You already know this. But at the same time, yeah, they did morning, man. A little lightweight, nothing that I was supposed to be picking up in Memphis this morning, probably at 8 o'clock, and having it dropped off probably about noon or something like that. But I picked it up yesterday and I came home. It's the Home Depot in Brandon by my house. And I dropped the trailer right here near the construction site. Make it look like I'm with them. I've been using so much plausible deniability, man. 'Cause I know I ain't supposed to be parking and driving this trailer right here. But hey, it plausible deniability. When the police see a flatbed or a step there with a piece of equipment, a Connex box, some building material, some pipe, they just automatically assume that this trailer and this truck and this load right here, it got to be going in that fence, and they set it right there until the fence opens in the morning so he can go in. So by them assuming that, I'm gonna let them keep assuming that. And when I feel like dropping that motherfucker, I drop it. What up, Calvin Cooley? What's up, bro? Hey, too cold, baby. Hey, big homie. Hey, Cool Breeze trash. Shout out Cool Breeze, man. Cool Breeze all over there getting that man, boy, getting that passport stamp every chance he get. Hey, man, enjoy yourself, Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze. Yeah, Cooley, get what Cooley? Y'all need to check Cooley at the channel out, man. If y'all ain't familiar with Call Me Cooley, that's a young man that talk with a whole lot of sense too. Now he trying to help you, cause like I tell people, the game really be sold, not to be told. And for the amount of game that some people dropping on you, you could just go ahead and press the subscribe button and give a little support, because there's some people out here ain't doing nothing for the community of trucking in general. They're getting real money off this shit, and they ain't doing nothing but making shit just look a certain kind of way. Ain't but a few folks out here keeping it real and documenting this shit and trying to put you up on game and trying to help you not lose and offering their time to you, man. Ain't that many people. A lot of people offering some shit you can click. Once you click it, your money gone. You get their webinar. If your ad don't get it, you can click the next one and you can spend another $500. And if you don't get that one, you can click the next one for another $500 till your ad get it. And what the lesson is gonna be? It ain't gonna be how to truck better. The lesson gonna be how to recover from all the money you done gave away. And let me get the this young trailer hooked up. Hold on, I'm out here this morning. Yeah, I fuck with Cooler, y'all. Call me Cooler. Check your page out. If you fuck with me, you showing up be fuck with Cooler. Cooler gonna show you how to do what I ain't trying to do right now, but at the same time, it's like it's a different business model, but it got the same end result, and they get money. But if you want to put in motion on going from, I say this, a one man band to a full production. Y'all have seen it. Fleets moving, owner operator. My boy got a leaf purchase. Blase, blase. We, hey, you want to see that from a different perspective and really just see how to get some money to stack up real fast. Cause see, people don't know this stuff. This stuff. People say a lot of shit. People don't understand a lot of things, but you gotta understand that these trucks ain't out here moving for free. People say a lot, man. People have a lot of excuses. It's the same excuse that it's been for a lot of people. Same excuse that have been going for years. Just can't make no money. It just ain't doing right. This the worst it done ever been. I ain't gonna lie, this back the worst it done been in a while. For real. Probably in the last 20 years, this the worst it done been. And it might get worse than that, but guess what? All the people that trying to move this shit could do, if the price of moving this shit is consistently profitable for us, it go their ass in debt if they can't make it shuffle around when they do the number. That's not my job. My job is to run a logistic company. My job is to fulfill contractual obligation. My job is to get this shit from point A to point B without no problems and no interruptions. My job is to fulfill. What's your job is? Have the product ready in a shippable fashion, and when they get on the truck, I get it where it's going, and your only other job is to pay me. I don't give a fuck. You got to rob Peter pay Paul. Welcome to the business. That business. Why Peter pay Paul? Just let me be Paul. Back in the day, they tell you they called it learn how to do you. You want to learn how to do you? Stay tuned. And how that call me cool it. Want to learn how to do you? That one thing about me and him, and he'll slide up under that wheel right quick. Because one thing about it, it's a by any means necessary type of affair. Ain't nobody out here to lose, and ain't nobody out here to not fulfill. The only job we got is to fulfill. Now, what the requirements of fulfillment is, that's upon what you agreed upon. That just depends on what you agreed upon. And you better not bite off more than you can chew, or it won't last long. But The fact that I got this container yesterday and it gonna be out before that has no consequence. That helps me. My job is to fulfill. Yeah, just let me be Paul, Big Daddy. I understand the whole concept of rob Peter to pay Paul, but hey man, at the end of the day, Peter asshole anyway. Peter been stealing from the beginning. So get what? Let hit his ass and pay Paul. Just let me be Paul. Real talk. But yeah, man, I just came to holler at y'all, man. I ain't really want nothing. I just, like it been a lucrative week. Do a rundown. I started my week on a Sunday too, y'all. I left home Sunday and drove to Florida. And then, I dropped, but there's a caveat to that because I dropped on some major cold shit. Like I dropped before, man. I'm just saying like that. I dropped early. I dropped real early. And them was some crane mats. Took them down there for right at what I think 26.50. Came back on 18. So we got them racks Tuesday. Took them across for the Nissan. Got them little bitty pipes, 6,000 pounds. Came back. I think that was 750. 750. Picked up the boom lift yesterday. Took it 200 miles to Cordova, Tennessee, up there right by Memphis for the 11. Came back down with this Connect box right here for the 8. And that's surprising too. I got 8, and that shit really 167 miles for a Connect box that was bought at auction that really ain't got to be nowhere for no certain. I don't know what their purpose is, so I can't say. But I was surprised when I asked for 1,000, cause shit was like 167 miles. I asked for 1,000, and they walked me back to 8. I don't know. All I said, I ain't high like the Air Force used to say, goddamn it, I ain't high. I told y'all a long time ago, when in doubt, go for the dome shot. Blow their head off their head. Come up with your, whatever that price might come in. Somebody that won't do the shadowing system. So anybody interested in the shadow system, uh, shit, hit me up on Instagram, go in the DM, hit me up. You interested in the shadow system? Put something in the comment right here and put shadowing. The word shadowing, shadow in the comment. Type shadow in the comment. You want to do, man? I've been trying to explain to some of the smarter people that I know. I'm talking these some real actual smart people. I'm talking they are educated, they know numbers, they know business, they made money doing other shit, everything. They some smarter people I know in life. Some of them get what they right around, some of them across the country. Some of the smarter people I know. And the majority of them, I can't get them to understand that the price of tea in China still gonna be the price of tea in China. It still cost what it costs to move the truck. The customers, get what? Call me coolly. Now we know right now it's a broker market. That's shifting though. That's some shifty shit. It's shifting. But hold on. I want to word it right and just say it coolly. Shit, what it is? Shippers are paying. Brokers are stealing. And people undervaluing themselves, and brokers ain't always got to steal. They'll just put it up there without a price on it, let you put your own foot in your mouth. Hey, good morning, Denise. But shippers are paying. And that's why I said it kind of surprised me a little bit about this connect box just because I knew where I was. I was in damn near Memphis. What they do, they don't value a connect box. Them is a dime a dozen. And how they feel like they can trick a Hotshot and tell them it's 8,500 pounds and put it on there. A 40-foot container probably be that weight. Or 10,000 pounds on their high cube. They can trick you like that, get you to put it on there and run it for like $1.50 or $1.25 and everything. Like, oh, we got one. Hey, bro, big money ENT. Hit the DM. We have to do a couple consultations. Go on, hit the line. $ JBUTLER 357. Go on, hit the line. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna see what you got going on, what we and what we can tweak and what we can do, and go on get you lined up on a date. We'll get that settled in. Rob Williams, good morning, brother. Let me get some shout outs going up in here. Y'all in here, man. I got 31 people in here and 14 likes. That ratio ain't nearby right. Come on, y'all. Hit the thumbs up. I ain't like I'm out here sweating for y'all, but still, I'm up early. I'm kicking it with y'all. Y'all say y'all fuck with me. Y'all say y'all fuck with me. Ain't get no like, man. Come on now. That shit crazy. Oh, shout out, man. Larry Young, what's up, man? Paul, good morning. Stanley. Sleepy Goat, what's up, baby? Freddie. Slide on the air, Freddie. Carter, what's up, baby? Carter said, let's get the lights up, people. I appreciate you, Carter. Kyle McCooler, what's up, my dog? MFC. Give it to him the hard way, bro. Don't make nothing easy. Yeah, always give it to him the hard way. For sure. Russ said you do everything. You really get into it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Cooley. You a shining example of what enjoying yourself look like. Boy, you be in some water so blue and pretty. For real. So blue and pretty. Out there with them them hoes. But you with the family and you doing a good thing, but on the island you be seeing all them bikini with the hoes. It's an inspiration, my brother. Nah, the price of tea in China ain't changed, Jerry. Good morning, Jerry. Dusty Road. What's up, my brother? Big Money ENT, aka Travis Truck. Oh yeah, we already locked in. Ain't no switching up. I be forgetting sometimes everybody be having different aliases. Hey man, here we go. Here we go. AJ, Neil, what's up, dog? Hey, man, we in here, man. Y'all punch the like button, smash that like button one time for me. It really helped the channel out. It helped the algorithm. It push shit. It do a lot of stuff. Man, I don't know what it do. Y'all just hit the like button for me. You know, everybody else say it do something, so it must do something, ain't it, man? Tip of the day. I think this is a tip of the day moment. Tip of the day. Be where they think you can't be. Do what they think you can't do. And charge what they think you shouldn't be charging. I hope that dropped all the way in somebody's spirit. For real, for real. Jerry Wiggins, that's an awesome question. What do I think about the price of fuel dropping? Oh, I appreciate the price of fuel dropping, but I say this, don't let the broker use that as a crutch to give you less money. Listen to me good. Rates already ain't like they supposed to be, but any type of relevant information on either one of our end, whether it be my end or the broker end. Any extra information I can spit on that phone to let him know I'm not to be played with is good, but it vice versa. Because the broker use his information that he got, if it ain't nothing but you pull cheap freight, because they can look at your file and see you pull cheap freight, or they can just look at the national average for fuel and be like, well, shit, we were moving it for 1,000, we can move it for 900 now because fuel went down 30 cents or 20 cents, and we use that to our advantage because the fuel surcharge, we're not getting paid fuel surcharge anyway. On them broker load like that, they can divide it up and make it be, man, that's an all-in rate. They can split it up and make it look cute all they want to make it look cute, but the fuel surcharge, you need to know how to charge. That's in there. That's the price of tea in China. That's part of it. But yeah, be where they think you can't be. Go where they think you can't go. Show up where they think you won't show up and charge what they think you ain't supposed to charge. For real. And I'm gonna say this about business. This one thing I learned from the street and regular business, any kind of business. You have way less problems out of your expensive customers. Charge these people, man. The folk that cheap trying to rule the pool and save money, cut every single corner, you're gonna have more headaches, more problems, more nitpicking, more bullshit out of a broker that's petty than a broker that'll go and give you your money, get the load moving, and hope you can do it every day for the rest of the year because he get that load all the time. Get what? Y'all become friends after a while. That free game now. Y'all become friends after a while. I'm talking about first name basis, man. When we gonna barbecue type shit. For real. I think it's a game. Think I go out there to Texas and don't get invited to come sit down in a lot of places, a lot of houses. I just don't be having a lot of spare time to do that because I be coming back. Rudy Booty. I listen to you and tighten up the railing, daily run, picking up lawnmower, 5 days a week, 3 hour race. Look at Robert Williams. Won't he do it? A little perspective. A little perspective. But then at the same time, you know what I'm saying? That's why I go live a lot, man. And I wish these videos get shared more. It be more thumbs up going on. Cause some people need to understand it. And then, like I say, even with the shadow system, some people already be there. I'm telling you, some folk come in, and I ain't gonna name no name, but he in the live right now. That man needed so to see what he saw, and he got on down there and started applying this shit and went back, and he on a whole nother page right now. And it didn't take long at all. Bro didn't even have to have the whole week. Bro peeped the shit, looked at it, and was like, oh my God. And was like, okay, Haven, here I go. I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm gonna holler at you, get back to this money. For real. That what it's about. Get to the money. Some people don't need to go to college for 4 years. Some people learn all they need to learn to do the job that they're gonna be doing, or to own the company, or be in the profession they need to do in probably the first semester of school. But you need all the semester to get your degree. And get what? You could have got out, and if you would have just applied what you knew, cause like a lot of this shit, it's crazy. How I use that analogy because a lot of this stuff right here, you can have a ninth grade education. This shit about a grind and a hustle. It's a vibe. You can have a ninth grade education. I mean, bro, I got a motherfucking GED. And no downplay to that shit because get what, all that good and fine. But it's like I got some college and shit and everything too. But I'm just saying, you in it, not in theory, but in practice. You could learn how to count their money well, have your cost of operation right, provide a good ass service, and it wouldn't matter if you had a fourth grade education when you came to pick up this Connect box, as long as you knew what to charge and got your right amount of money and got it done. All that other shit irrelevant. Everybody worry about the wrong thing. That shit irrelevant. This shit about proving results. That's the bottom line. This shit about what really works. And see, that's why I tell a lot of people. A lot of folks don't understand that the difference between an amateur and a professional. An amateur doing it till they get it right. A professional do it so much they can't get it wrong. Let that just sink in. I am a fucking professional. And it is what it is, bro. And that's what we out here personifying. We personify professionalism, poise, and good business practices. And good business practice don't involve running near container. My bad, had a little slight call come in. One in the comments if y'all back in here and everything groovy. Oh my matter. Hold on. What is my moderator? Man, good morning. Bro slid on in here. But yeah, practices, man, to see something in practice and to actually really lock in and you be like, okay, how does this see? That's the biggest thing about it. How does this apply to what you do? And the crazy thing about it, it don't matter what you do. You could be hauling grain, you could be moving dirt, you could be doing flatbed, you could be doing step deck, you could be doing dry van, you could be doing, and it's tougher in certain areas. 144 squares of shingles this morning. Good job, bro. But yeah, it was another day. But one thing about it, even when you go in a direct shipper, give you some tips, man. Guarantee some shit. Have you a cover letter. Don't go up there and just hand them folks or email them folks. No carrier packet, normal shit. W-9, insurance, your banking information and your authority letter. Yeah, get these people a cover sheet, man. That tell a little bit about your business. And then one thing about it, if you get to go in there face to face, man, have your list of shit you willing to offer them. And don't think nothing is significant. You gotta think about what the problem is. The problem is capacity, the problem is on-time delivery, the problem is satisfying the need, the problem is keeping up with the flow of product to the point where they need all the help they can get. But to get your foot in the door, sometimes you got to guarantee some shit that help differentiate you from even the mega people that coming up with the daycares and go home every day, and that's they playing route. What can you do to differentiate yourself? First of all, guarantee some on-time delivery, guarantee some availability, and then place yourself in a place to be accountable. A lot of people don't like to do this, but like one short-term contract I used to run for a client, I had them set up in a way that if I didn't deliver the material on the day that it was supposed to be delivered, I owe them $250. But it was only like a 3-hour drive. And even though something happened, I had a backup truck, I had another owner operator, I had another owner operator, and I had another owner operator. Now the other two at the end, they wasn't in the area, but it was me and another owner operator. We could cover that shit. And they could get did in a day. And the receiver received till like 9 o'clock at night. So me knowing it about this because I actually ran the run before. I ran it before. I just didn't run that lane, but I made that lane up and I looked at it, surveyed the lane, and I knew I could do it. And by me having the experience on the lane, I knew something that the shipper didn't know about the lane. It's the fact that that customer actually will offload that truck inside the same 24 hours of the day it's supposed to be there, even at 9 o'clock at night. So even though I'm looking at losing $250 for being over a certain amount of time late, I got a big ass window. I even got an above average big window to get that done. So my actual chances of failure was pretty small. And I never had to pay the $250, y'all. I never had to pay that money. They never was able to charge me $250 because we always got it done. But I'm gonna go ahead and start my day. I got about a hour, 15-minute ride to the drop. I like I said, man, y'all be blessed. Keep that thing between the mayonnaise and mustard. Y'all already know what I say about Annie and Mammy, but man, just explore options of doing things a little bit different. You got to change up what you're doing, even if it's in a small way. Judge what it does to your business. Keep going if it's good. If it ain't good, throw it away. Keep going at other avenues, other shippers, other ways. This stuff is about problem solving. Being in business like this is about being able to figure out what is the missing element. Where can I fit in? Where do I fit in? And what I got to do to make myself a permanent fixture once I get in. But until next time, America, peace out.